what are they doing? Oh, that's amazing. So. Morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Look, kitty, but there's glitter. Koala bunny and a unicorn.
Oh, like the ones you have already. There's problems. You have to ask Grandpa.
This is just a little like that. Yeah, but this is chocolate. This is just it's full. Sorry, 5 for this time.
Hey y'all, so with this sale I was really excited because I'm always looking for toys. Toys are a really hot seller right now, and so I'm always searching through these kids' toys, whether it's old or new. I could not figure out who these characters are. I don't even know if I've ever seen them before, but they're these little figures that have like huge feet, and they're kind of like squishy. I don't know. I couldn't find a name for them and didn't really want to look them up. But I did find this bag of Shopkins and the Shoppies, whatever they're called. So I did grab this because I knew I could separate those out and sell those for a good profit there. But I left those big feet figure guys behind.
Did you eat all of those little sausage biscuits? Even the 2 that I told you
So
about?
looking at this table of toys, I realized I totally missed that other Scentsy right there. However, I was too busy trying to see what were in these bags of toys. I ended up not picking any of these up, mainly because there was a little girl that was at this yard sale, and I heard her wanting some of those toys, and she was looking at them earlier, so I'm not going to take kids' toys away from them. I really won't do that, even for the resale game, y'all. So she ended up getting what she wanted, and I was happy about that. So I did pick up this Chi hairdryer, mainly because the brand Chi is very good and sells really well, but it didn't have the little attachment head, so I ended up just keeping this for myself, but it would probably resell for anywhere from $20 to $30 used. So back on this table, they did have a couple of Scentsy units. I did look this one up later, and they were asking, I believe, $10 there, or 12, and the price for that going online right now is probably around 25. So I just didn't want to jump into that with the asking prices that they had. And they also ended up having a lot of this other, like this JVC equipment here and those speaker rocks. But they had a PS2, but he was asking $50 on it. And it was just controllers and that. And honestly, you're lucky to get that right now for PS2 on eBay. So yeah, I passed on that too. 5.
Yep.
That was
It's $1.
And then 2 on this one.
Yep.
So 15,
17.
16, 17. Okay.
How much premieres on that?
15. Now I have to remember how much goes to Paige. She's pretty much the only one that was like, here, mommy. Aww.
Do you have change? I have a 20.
Yes. What did we say, 16? 17?
17, I think.
Yeah.
2 of those are mine. Just give her 5 back. Just give her 5 back. Because 2 of those were mine.
Oh. I'll let y'all fight it out.
Yeah, take it. Take it.
Oh, here, I don't need to hold it.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too. Okay. So going through these clothes, I did end up finding these vintage kitty cat shirts. However, they were extremely stained up, and I just didn't want to mess with trying to fix those up. So I passed on those. So books can sometimes be a really good pickup and easy sale. But for this particular book, I got this just for my daughter. It does resell probably around $8 or $9. What were you guys thinking on the headphones?
$4 a set.
Okay.
And with all the wiring, and basically what they do is they hook into the back of the TV, and then the headphones are wireless to listen to the TV.
Okay.
I've got a pair at home that I use because my husband doesn't like to watch TV at night, and I do.
Would you take 10 for all three?
Absolutely.
Okay. And then what about your books?
Just $1 a piece.
Okay. And then was the stuff up there for sale?
Everything in here.
Okay. What about the provocative statue?
Just $3.
Okay. So 15 altogether. Can I use that box?
Yes.
I know there's some stuff in there, so.
Just dump it out.
Wait, what are they doing? Oh. Okay, so just a quick disclaimer on this statue. I've looked up comps on this and they're all over the place. Depending on the age of this could be worth hundreds of dollars, or it could be worth close to 100. Either way, we're not going to sell this. We're keeping it for our own personal collection. And erotic statues are a thing. So I just thought it was cool. So you will see me stop at this little thrift quite often. I try to frequent them every couple of weeks, and it's just a little church-ran mission, and they always seem to just be a little tiny honey hole for me to find just really unique old vintage pieces for resale. So I really love digging through the clothes, especially the coats in this store, as you can see. But this belt ended up being a personal purchase. That's from my daughter. And I always look for old, funky, vintage type clothes for her as well as to resell. But this place is a honey hole for that. They always have something that's just unique and different. So I passed on the figurine because it did have a chip in it, but I see that I missed that Oric bag down there. I am going to try to see if it's still there this weekend because those are actually a pretty good pickup for resale. So I realized when going back over the footage for this, I picked up the DVDs because they were sealed. They're the Beachbody Turbo Jam, and then it had like this guidebook, recipe book type thing. But those weights that were on top of it went with it, and I totally left them there. So I probably should double check and see if they still have those as well. So the last yard sale of the day, it looked like they had a lot of things, but they didn't. And I don't know if I should have picked up those pictures or not. I did pick up these 2 round brass picture frames. They were made in England. They are vintage, and I did look these up. There should be a set of 4, I believe, and they go for about $50 or so. So I'm hoping to at least get maybe 15 or 20 for these 2. The condition of the pictures, they were starting to bubble on the inside, so it could be because of age or because, you know, they were left outside, as a lot of these yard salers were due, and it'll be kind of moist in the morning, and yeah, so. But that's all I picked up from this sale because everything else was just either water damaged or kind of busted. And you know, I'm all about picking up junk and stuff like that, but not if it's not if it's worth reselling or anything like that, or for my own personal use. I just pass on it.